Piccolo may have just dethroned Cooler as the best TUR EZA. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the data download from Global Dokkan, and it looks like they spoiled a massive surprise, although it probably was going to be mentioned in the news by tomorrow. But we have confirmation now on the EZA for this year's Golden Week celebration. It is the Fizz, Piccolo, and Kami. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go over his details because, my goodness, this guy is amazing. He is everything I wanted from his EZA and more. So he is now a Namekian's category key 4 HP attack defense 170, or Worthy Rivals category key 3 HP attack defense 170. So he is now the highest Worthy Rivals leader, so very, very nice. I mean, unless you count the few that are on the Gamma's 200% team, right? But he is now a key 2 attack defense 140% on his passive. He gets an additional attack defense 40% when performing a super attack, so he's up to 180% here when performing a super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 77% or more at the start of the turn. He recovers 7% whenever 77% or less, and recovers an additional 7% when 40% or less. He has the ability to foresee enemy super attacks, so that part is the same, but you compare what he had to his base, right? Aside from the 7% recovery, he got a whole lot better. And I like that they added additional recovery the lower HP that you have, right? So it's really easy to get your HP back up with him, right? He's going to be a nice little healer for the Namekians team, or I guess now Gifted Warriors if you're running him on the new Int Piccolo's team. But he's pretty awesome. I'm very, very happy with this passive. Like that, it's so basic, but it's exactly what he needed. He has, while it is only a 30% chance, that's still a chance to launch an additional. And remember, this guy raises defense infinitely, right? So that additional attack, given that most of you probably built this guy for additional already, right? That ability to launch more attacks is definitely very helpful for him. You know, he could be launching up to 3 supers a turn, which will be very, very helpful for him. But this is just his base form, right? So imagine, you know, him seeing super attacks, healing, and stacking defense every turn. He's going to be good, right? He's going to be very, very helpful. Then, once you feel comfortable, you can go ahead and transform him into his fused state, and now he's key 3 attack defense 150%. He's got an additional attack defense 50% when performing a super attack. He reduces damage received by 40%. He also launches an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack when HP is 77% or more at the start of turn. He has a chance of performing a critical hit 10% up to 40%, and then he is, and it's based on your HP, right? So more HP, the higher your boost. He also recovers 10% HP whenever HP is 77% or less, and an additional 10 if 40% or less. So 20% if you are less than 77. He still retains his ability to foresee enemy super attack. Now, he isn't stacking anymore once you transform him, so obviously the idea behind him is you get him up defensively as much as you want him and then transform him. Because all he's doing now is just greatly, or massively raising his attack, which is good, and having the ability to launch an additional attack built in is going to be helpful for taking advantage of an attack that massively raises his attack. So his second hit on every turn is going to be even more powerful, and if you have him built for additionals, even more so, right? Because you could possibly be launching 3 supers, 2 of which are going to be astronomically stronger than the first, right? You compare this to his base where he was hardly doing anything at all except, you know, just getting a little extra crit and reducing damage. So he is definitely really, really good post-transformation as well. So I gotta say, I am very impressed with this EZA. He is exactly what the Piccolo team needed, right? He's going to help foresee super attack. He's going to help heal the team, because there aren't very many good, well, I mean, I guess if you count some of the fusing Vegito units, then on LR Piccolo's team, but nonetheless, I think he'll be very helpful. He will be helpful on Int Piccolo's team, being able to foresee these super attacks, because remember, a little bit early on, the Int Piccolo needs, you know, because he's got to take those hits first, it'll be helpful knowing where the supers and where the normals are, right? So, you know what? I'm glad this guy got this EZA. He looks insane. I can't wait to test him out on in-game. If we head over here to the Dokkan Wiki main page here, we can see that his EZA should be dropping on May 1st. So that's about 5 days after the start of the celebration. So I imagine we'll see it in the in-game news here shortly. Probably by reset tomorrow or later this afternoon. This video will be dropping here in just a couple of hours. We should see the news following this drop. So that is not all, though. Not only do we have the info for this EZA, thanks to Proton10MG, who has compiled all of this stuff together for us, we have quite a few things in the data download, right? We have the promotional movie, which, you know, I'm not going to watch here. I don't like to spoil that for you guys. We have all the card arts and all that good stuff in the data download, the medals, the Super Strike revamp stages, Awakening for the Mercenary Tau, new boss rush stages. Where is it? We have a new wallpaper that's been floating around. Some of you guys have probably seen that already, but here are the big things revealed from the data download, right? We have the aim for the top 30 special summon tickets. I know a lot of people are saying that we may not get these on global, but here they are. I knew we would get them. That there was something that was just a little too hyped to be left out, right? So very, very excited that this is here. We are getting a free LR on global, so that's nice. Following that, we have the Dokkan Festival A and Dokkan Festival B tickets, so that means global is getting tickets purchasable from the Pilaf Trove shop. They'll probably be running the typical amount, right? So since it's a dual Dokkan Fest, I think it's like $3.99 for the first pack, and then like I think it's like $6.99, and then it jumps to like $32.99 for the final pack. I think that's usually how it works. But nonetheless, good thing for global players. If you're low to play, pay to play, knowing that the anniversary is coming up, this may be a good way to save your stones. So just throwing that out there. We have the Extreme Z tickets for the Piccolo. If you're somebody who hadn't picked up the Piccolo and you're willing to spin, you could try to summon him with the Extreme Z tickets. We have confirmation on a blue stone here and banner images. Stay tuned for the Should You Summon, where we'll go over this banner in detail. This blue stone will net you quite a few units. And I'm unsure if we will get the post 8th anniversary units. We'll know tomorrow when it starts, but 8th anniversary introduced a second layer to the blue stone. So the 120 leads are now available through this stone. So it's, you know, it's possibly a good pickup if you're a low to play or pay to play player for that matter. And that's pretty much it from the data download. The big things here were the tickets and the surprise EZA for the Fizz Piccolo. Very, very happy with that surprise. It was a welcome surprise, and very, very happy that things are looking up on the global side of this year's Golden Week. So anyways, guys, that is the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, what are your thoughts on the Fizz Piccolo EZA? Is he everything you wanted and more, or is he just not quite enough? Obviously, we'll have to see more in game, but what are your initial thoughts having seen what we've seen here? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.